Salutations everyone, this is Razor bringing you guys another Smash Ultimate video where today we're going to be talking about Hero, the character that everyone's in a hissy fit about. Should the character be banned? There is a petition, Leffen hates it. So many people, pro players, tournament organizers are lamenting this character as soon as he came out. The randomness and the way that he can kill on player 2, by the way, because Ultimate's replay system is weird. The character is wonky, right? He's like Metronome, the Pokemon move, plus a D20. That's the character. He's random and anything could happen. He's got some random shit like Hocus Pocus where you don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, it's a useless move. It'll hurt you more often than help you. When it does help you, it's probably not going to be that good. Snooze is incredible. It's a projectile, doesn't have a great range, and you can mash out of it if you're a lower percent, but most of the time it's going to guarantee your kill, right? Then you have something like the Magic Burst, which depletes all of your MP and has a huge hitbox that will kill anything in its path at like 30, right? And then you have Kamikaze, which kills you and will kill the person if they're in range, and it's a pretty big range, and it does cover the ledge. If you saw my hero stream or my hero highlights video from a few days ago, it's crazy. It does kill you first, so you know it's in line with Bowser siding, Ganon siding. So I don't have a big problem with that, except it does break shield and automatically and still kills. So he's got a lot of broken shit, right? He's got a lot of really, really powerful things, but is the character busted? Should he be banned? And I honestly don't understand how you can have the conversation of banning Hero in a game that has Snake, or even Joker for that matter. I don't even think Hero is a top tier. I think he's a high tier. I think he's a good character. He's got one stupidly busted, broken, nonsense thing. I'm not even talking about whack or thwack. I'm talking about his neutral special. That thing charges faster than any other charge move in the game, has a bigger hitbox than any other charge move in the game, and has more knockback than any other charge move in the game. The only thing it doesn't have is like the best shield damage. It does pretty good shield damage, but not as much as, you know, like a Aura Sphere or a charge shot, right? And immediately, like hours after the dude was out, and you watched some locals, I don't know if you did, but I did, and neutral special was just wrecking shit, right? Now, it's best not to judge, oh man, that's just a sweet combo. So the up special I think is fine and dandy. We have a couple of characters that just cannot be edge guarded. Joker, Bayonetta, especially Smash 4 Bayonetta. We're used to some characters that you can't go off stage to stop, and Hero is another one. He can recover from anywhere in the world. It doesn't have a hitbox, and you know, isn't going to be the best, most consistent recovery in the world, and does leave you vulnerable, especially if you come from a long way. So it's not as good as Joker's recovery, which is just god tier with or without Arsene, and just can't be stopped. And Snake, who has super mega ultra armor on his, and he can recover from anywhere and use it to just air dodge into the stage and kill everything. And there's the power of Magic Burst, just killing a Squirtle that you don't have to worry about hitting somebody, you can just knock him over. So I'm not here to tell you all the crazy things about Joker, although there is some things that will show up later on in this very game that are actually kind of busted. The randomness of this character is unprecedented. Now, so many people are defending it by saying, oh, Game & Watch Nighthammer, Stitch Face, or Babam, Peaches, right? Randomness isn't new, and he does have way more randomness than anything. It's random. It's actually not random what pops up on his down special on the menu. If you are far away from the ledge, the chances increase of you getting zoom in your command menu by it's like 200% more likely. And he's got some powerful moves, he's got some okay moves. Like, I think Bounce is fair until you see the end of this fight, and you will see Bounce is actually kind of broken due to things that you may not have learned about, and you will in this video. And people will say, will the randomness win some games here and there? You know, maybe, but I haven't seen it, probably not. it happens. And then the whole crit thing of his smash attacks, I think, is kind of dumb. And I don't care about staying faithful to the game. Fire Emblem has random crits, right? But you don't see any of the Fire Emblem characters getting crits. And I'm sure there's, super effective moves and one-hit KOs in Pokemon. There's some RNG there. So being true to the character or whatever that's nonsense. Otherwise, a lot of shit in this game would be different, right? His side special is very good. The MP system, I think, is fine, similar to Robin's and the fact that you use tomes, but just everything this dude has is way stronger. But overall, his frame data isn't that great. His up smash is very strong, as you saw me kill with earlier, but it only kills people in the air. It will not hit anybody on the ground at all. So I think it's fine. His fair is kind of strong, but it's kind of slow. His back air is super strong, but it's very slow. Up air, okay. So here, pay attention to this part. I'm going to get bounce, and I'm going to survive that Flare Blitz. Did you see my percentage? We're going to roll this puppy back here. Take a look at my percentage. I'm at 61%. I bust out bounce, and now I'm at 68. I only took 7 damage. I only took damage from the first hit. Flare Blitz is supposed to do from 19 to 24 damage, but bounce made me invulnerable to everything but the first hit. So that's dumb. That's weird. I did not know that was a thing, but that probably protected me from losing that game. And then more RNG is going to help me win the game by just getting a whack and saving me from dying. Now they say that whack or thwack will have a higher chance of killing at higher percents, but the fact that it does kill at 0 and it's like not stupid rare for it to do, like that's dumb. I don't think Whack and Thwack should be in the game. I don't think his neutral special should be as strong as it is. Randomness is fine and dandy, and yes, it is going to benefit and Hero more so than any other character and more often as well. You can pull a Stitch Face or a Bomb or hit 6-9 hammers in a row, but Hero hitting crits, getting snooze, getting Magic Blast to cover the ledge, his neutral special being that freaking strong, his randomness is just way better, and maybe just because there's way more chances for it to be good. Hocus Pocus is the rarest thing, but it's also the worst thing. Sizzle, Kaboom is super strong. That thing will kill at like 70. It is very, very, he's got a lot of very strong moves. I think some of it is quite fair. I don't have any problems with his side special. It has 3 different forms that all have their own things that it can cover. The fully charged one has super armor and is, stronger than some smash attacks in the game, and does cover a lot of things. People might have problems with that, but the fact that it uses a lot of MP, I'm okay with it. You have to give this kid something. I'm okay with the command menu having some randomness to it, but maybe it shouldn't have had as many moves as it does. You have something like Metal Slash, and that's useless outside of fighting and CPUs with items on the spirit board or whatever, or in a Hero Ditto where they get Kaklang, right? I don't have any problems with his down air being like one of the best, if not the best spike in the game. I don't have a problem with his jab being kind of fast to cover options. He doesn't have a very strong kill throw. If he gets, oomph or psych up, yes, he can break shields with a forward tilt or an uncharged forward smash. And, an oomph up tilt is stronger than a smash Monado up tilt from Shulk. And I think the character is strong. He has a lot going for him. He's got some decent combos. He doesn't have insane grabs and throws. He doesn't have a lot of really great frame data that I think can even make him a top tier. He has nothing that can compete with the likes of other top tiers like Joker and Snake. Those characters are just way too fast and heavy and powerful to the point where it's like, when is Hero ever going to get that menu up, right? And it doesn't matter if he has, a 40% chance of getting snooze or kaboom to kill at the ledge right there, right? He'll never see Hero dominate at the high level of play, and he can't be very consistent Because just like the rest of his kit isn't that great. Even if he didn't have say down special was like only sizzle and kaboom and bounce, right? And zoom, right? Say those were the only things that could happen. He's still a pretty good character. He isn't good because of his down special. And, you know, I don't think he should have the random crits, even though they aren't common. You know, the chances people have seen, it's like between 1 in 5, some people have said, and some people have said 1 in 8. You know, Luigi's, you know, busted missile is a 1 out of 8 chance. And yeah, I snooze the kid. It is a projectile sleeping mechanism, and that is powerful in a way we have not seen in the game before, right? And the ability to cover ledge, you know, kill yourself, recover really strong, even with a gauge system of you know, MP or mana or tomes or whatever, you know, that isn't new. That I wouldn't say that is broken. That's perfectly fine to keeping in with the character, because you have to have some of that, right? You know, I wish, you know, Ether recovered, you know, I don't know, 8% of the damage that you did on an enemy, right? Because Ether does that in Fire Emblem. But, you know, that's fine. He has a lot of interplay and a lot of strong options, but the randomness is not going to make him consistent. His dash attack isn't super strong. He's not as strong. Okay, so look, I kamikazed. He was at 50 or 55%. I broke his shield and killed him instantly to even things up when they shouldn't have been even, right? So Hero does give you a lot of opportunities to win games that you otherwise wouldn't, just due to RNG, right? But the character by himself isn't that great. I think he's a fine character. He's a fine addition. You know, a great franchise with a huge fan base to pull from. But I don't think he's top tier. So I don't understand why people are more up in arms about him than they ever were about Bayonetta, who was a top tier and was winning all of the tournaments, right? So I definitely think he needs some tuning. There were things in the down special menu I would not have put in the game. Thwack is the stronger form, and Whack can still kill at 0 instantly as soon as the game starts. Those are things I wouldn't incorporate an insta-kill at any percent from a decent range into the game on any character, right? But I still don't think it's as strong or as busted of a thing as his neutral special, which I don't see anybody complaining about, right? So I think the character's fine. I don't think he's going to do anything crazy. Maybe he'll win a B tier tournament here and there. He's a high tier character. I don't think he's going to win as many tournaments as Olimar will, right? So I think he has some issues, right? And nobody likes getting killed by bullshit. But there are more annoying characters, honestly, and there are way stronger characters, and there are even easy to use characters like Bowser, who can just wreck shit and kill you at 6%, right? So there are definitely complaints that are warranted with his character, but there's no reason to ban him, honestly. He's not that good.